following program is rated TV MALV and is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, my own show is on Family Junior isn't enough to making an even more education, so I'll choose to watch YTV because this channel are good in my opinion, so make sure that no one ever interrupt me once at all. And news on CBC? Maybe your Plotagon news? Let's see that what's happening about Plotagon.
Hello everyone front of Plotagonian peoples, my name is Lucy, and we are watching Plotagon news on Plotagon Network and SVT1 in Sweden. So, if you're wondering why we're gonna about latest news, well, I had about what's happening between Plotagon City and Stockholm, Sweden, so here's the latest news to tell you, the news that there's something has happened about Plotagon, which means Plotagon Studio and Story in Android and iOS is going to shutting down as today. In Windows, Plotagon Studio Desktop is going to shutting down as well, just like Android and iOS. So if you need help about Plotagon, just website www.plotagon.com/savvyandroid and Windows for your help, so make sure that it will be okay once it
The end of Plotagon. And today? No, it can't be. Plotagon is going to shutting down. So therefore, what should I do to saving Plotagon? Because I just saw Plotagonian peoples and my family are gone in Plotagon Studio Desktop, even in people who using in Plotagon Studio and Story and mobile and PC. Wait a minute, I just knew that Plotagon is going to shutting down today, so I'm not alone this time. Instead of these ideas, I'm going to helping the non-troublemakers to planning to save and bringing back to Plotagon right now. So the first one is Dora Marquez.
Well, my show has still running on Nick Jr. and Nickelodeon in worldwide, so my show would never being in downfall ever again because of my idea. Since my show is still running, I guess that I'll watching some SpongeBob episodes on Paramount Plus. Oh, is my friend Caillou Anderson, so I'll answer it right now. Hey Caillou, long time no see, how are you feel of?
No, Dora, is not about a day, is about a news on Plotagonian channel. It has happened that Plotagon Network has permanent shutdown because of Plotagon Studio is going to ending of this software animation just like Go Animate.
Oh no, Plotagon is going to end just like in several years ago, but what's happened to your family?
Well Dora, because my family is now gone before Plotagon Studio has decided to shutting down when I was walk up, so I just gave a better idea about that we're going save Plotagon in Stockholm, Sweden, and we're going bring back to their families, so make sure that we'll using the Plotagon logic to revive Helena, and CEO of Plotagon, so you'll calling rest of the non-troublemakers to coming to my house to talking about a big plan to save Plotagon for now on.
Oh, I see, and yes. We're gonna talking about your big plan to save Plotagon Sweden, so I'll be here at these minutes.
Wow! I actually love to watching the film memes got exposed what they deserved. Now I'm bored about watching some YouTube videos, let's watching Netflix for now on. Oh, is Dora Marquez, so I'll answer it right now. Hello, Dora Marquez. Thank God that you're here. How can I help you?
Little Bill, we need to talking about Plotagon has going to shutting down because according to Caillou Anderson, on the news said that Plotagon Studio has going to shutting down as today along with Plotagon Story and mobile version of Studio with Android and iOS.
Wait! What? I know that because my family is almost gone for reasons, but why would you asking this?
Little Bill, we need to talking about Caillou's plan to save Plotagon Studio, along with Plotagon Story and mobile version of Plotagon Studio on Android and iOS, but this time, Caillou just inviting the non-troublemakers to talking about big plan for saving Plotagon for now on.
Alright Dora, thanks for telling me about Plotagon is shutting down as today, so I'll calling Javier Benson to come over with Caillou's house. Yo, what's up little Bill? How are you feeling of? Me and my dad are actually going to Mulhouse today in their vacation after episode 9. Javier, no you don't. We need to talking about the news report that Plotagon is getting shutting down, along with Plotagon Story and mobile version of Plotagon Studio on Android and iOS, and desktop version of Plotagon Studio in Windows. Oh gosh, I just saw that where's my dad, and now he's disappearing Plotagon universe? Listen up dude. We need to head into Caillou's house because of, according to Caillou and Dora the Explorer Dora Marquez, because of Plotagon network is actual shutting down because of Plotagon is gonna be shutting down in today according to SVT Sweden. Okay little Bill, I'm coming, and also, I'll just message to the non-troublemakers to coming over in Caillou's house to talking about a big plan to save Plotagon for now on.
Oh no, this is happening. Plotagon is going to shutting down in today. I feel so sad about Plotagon right now. So I'll coming to Caillou's house before it goes out about Plotagon shutting down.
I hate when the troublemakers making a bad idea to creating the apocalypse to makes me betrayed because of themselves. So I'm coming to Caillou's house, so nobody is cannot caught me when I was removed in Plotagon universe. No, it can't be. Plotagon is going to end, but is never going to happen at all, so I'll just head to Caillou's house to make a big plan to save Plotagon.
Oh no worries, we're actually going to big plan to save Plotagon, so I'm coming right. Alright, Plotagon is going to shut down, so I'll be here right now.
Alright, now time to get this plan right now. Okay the non-troublemakers, thank you so much for coming to my house. And this happened during Plotagon shutting down. We need having a big plan to save Plotagon. But this time, here's of all of your plans that we're talking for. So we started in the first plan that you all need to getting your cars to Stockholm, Sweden. So maybe that I still have Bentley myself. So Dora, what's your second plan that you need for your next plan?
Okay Caillou, glad to be asked. So the next plan that I'm gonna hacking some issues about Plotagon updates, so Plotagon fans will happy with seeing this happen. Make sure that Plotagon is not going to downfall because of Swedish peoples, so make sure that I can still knows about Swedish cultures. So little Bill, I wanna say that what's your third plan that you need for? It just a big plan to save Plotagon right now.
Alright Dora, me and the non-troublemakers is going to third plan that me and Javier are gonna saving Plotagon. But instead of that, we're gonna doing bring back to these Plotagonian peoples so everyone will happy when we see this. Honestly that hope these characters would be reappear after this work are done.
And speaking of that Plotagon apps, it would be an even more apps will appear in the future, so make sure that Helena won't be disappointed ever again.
Yeah! Just I agree with you Charlotte. So let's hope the non-troublemakers would have a mission impossible to spying these viruses on Plotagon City. Also, when me and Layla are gonna buying some antiviruses sprays for all of them because of how was Plotagon viruses are disappear after the heroes, so make sure that Swedish peoples would proud right this way.
So this means that these glitches background would have disappear when it turns back to normal, when this city would look little bit better than someone else.
Also, if the creatures of Plotagon viruses appear when we're seeing this, then we'll spray all of them, because of creatures turns into human in real life. Exactly what I'm talking about.
So if the background is going to turn into black and props are disappearing at all of Plotagon scenes, then we'll escaping Plotagon City to move in Stockholm, Sweden.
Yeah! And especially that if these things would happen to getting killed, then we'll just pass so nobody is going to telling us that we're final destination.
So if someone has calling the non-troublemakers about these dark numbers or evilest memories, so we'll ignore this call so nobody can bring into these weird numbers on their phones.
I agree with you Gabe. Also, if the corruption appear in some of background, when we're doomed, right now.
But it won't happen. The corruption has only 5 seconds to appear, and now it's disappear unidal, it's becoming corrupted. And now on, we'll continue about viruses on Plotagon City, which is 2 enough to defeating antiviruses. And also, we also adjust enough to buying some antiviruses SPAs for free when it's always disappear forever.
Well, I was gonna say that if people starting looking at us, then we'll hiding to invisible, so no one ever looking at us. Also, if we're passing it, then we'll inside of Plotagon headquarters to saving Plotagon. And soon that this universe are now saved after we're saving Plotagon. Alright, the non-troublemakers, that's all for big plan to save Plotagon. So if any told that you don't know about my first plan, so we're using all of your cars to moving to Stockholm, Sweden before this universe is going to end. Alright, no one has found, so I'll choosing different cars for now on.
So, the coast is clear, Little Bill and Javier, you two are inside of back seat.
Okay gang, we're ready to battle of Plotagon universe begins, so nobody can stop about the non-troublemakers.
Alright then, now we'll buying some antiviruses sprays on Plotagon weapon shop right this way.
So Faith, are you sure that if the army of Plotagon antivirus shout up, then we'll spray at these armies that virus is doing attacking some Plotagon city?
Okay David, thanks for telling us what they doing, hope that no one ever stop us from the non-troublemakers team.
Okay 3 of you, we're heading to Plotagon Foundation to saving Plotagon Studio and Story in Android, iOS and Windows. So how you're feeling that you got these gadgets?
Well, first that I haven't any dodge gadgets such as shield and umbrella, the power mirror, and I just haven't shield at Layla. I still having a gadget like I only haven't bubblegum shield to getting defeating viruses on Plotagon City. So I haven't fire bat so Plotagon viruses will be destroyed.
Glad to be on. Hey Omar, I just found in 2 gadgets that were defeating Plotagon viruses. But Jake, I know that I recognizing about this day as you did to me. Yeah, I regret for everything about troublemakers when my parents told me before. Oh, that's what I thought. Anyway, I choosing a gadget called the laser disappear. And I choose about teleportation laser so army of Plotagon viruses would be destroyed forever. I saw that there's 10 minutes to deleting Plotagon universe, so don't make this world what looks like the end of world. I just heard about Theo said that he reporting about in 10 minutes to deleting Plotagon and almost the end of the world. So we'll be fast as possible to Stockholm, Sweden to find an Plotagon headquarters, so no one would ever caught by Plotagon viruses.
Let's bring it all to getting defeated for good.
Absolutely agree with you, Dora. Totally big time agree with both of you. This disaster needs to be over. Don't worry Javier, I'm actually gonna to Plotagon headquarters and that's final, so be paying tent.
Haha, this virus belongs to our new Plotagon viruses.
Oh no, you don't take that, you stupid viruses. Alright, this army of antiviruses spray isn't enough, so we'll get these sprays more.
Do you want to fight?
No, how about this? Now that's how I'm talking about you.
Your life is now belongs to your viruses.
Make me, I dare you about this. Okay, I need to be rest. Right now.
Stop right there, you monster.
Monster? Or about your viruses? Sucks to be you, bro. You're now gone for good.
Your skills is 0% of humanity.
Okay, now you're asked for it, little bitch. The cost is now clear.
Well. Don't you know there's behind that new viruses on Plotagon City?
Oh, finally. Now I'll just.
Very proud of me, I guess.
So you'll get just like telling you later on.
I just have an idea for you. You deserve loser.
Oh, no, these viruses. We're doomed. Right now.
I have a big solution for you.
Oops, isn't that thing will stuck here forever? Now time to goodbye you.
Not my watch this time. Take this. What's the greatest thing that I ever heard of? Sucks to be you viruses.
You everyone, now time to finish me off right now.
Instead of these sprays, it's time to Caillou attack. I feel so amazed, never seen this. Alright, 3 of you. I'm going to activate the hidden computers so no one was ever found these viruses once at all.
Roger Wilco Caillou Anderson.
Ouch! What's wrong with you, young lady?
Oh, and don't you know that there isn't teasing in your explosion, so the non-troublemakers protecting Plotagon City for now on. Now you deserve it.
So, it now works to these weapons and gadgets for now on. Almost 1 minute to deleting Plotagon in Sweden? I need to telling Jake, right, this instant that we're happening here. Okay, now the coast is clear. Now I'll controlling to save Plotagon for now on, and nobody can stop us for once at all.
Impossible? Just impossible? Why would the king of Plotagon viruses always putting hidden controls so no one ever find out? This is bullshit that I ever heard of before.
Well, fuck! This happened? I cannot believe that these peoples are protecting Plotagon City. Well, they need to be deleted by these viruses of Plotagon. But it didn't work. I wish that all getting deleting the non-troublemakers in Plotagon universe, so the armies of Plotagon viruses won in this war. Well, if I pressed the button about deleting all of backgrounds of Plotagon scenes, it would be disappear, and every time that the non-troublemakers won't exist, it would be happy right now. So get ready to be in the non-troublemakers, because this time they're all gonna press the button so Plotagon universe is going to end as well. Have fun being real-life universe movers.
Oh no, it seems like that Plotagon universe is deleted.
No, it can't be. Plotagon universe is almost getting deleted, and these many Plotagon viruses is here. We don't want her getting deleted right now.
No worries, Tony. We are still friends together, and we're not giving up just yet. We already having gadgets from now on. Yeah, exactly why we are talking about Florence, and also, we have a solution about.
Oh, no! This is happening. We don't want to delete it in Plotagon universe. I'm so scared. Right now.
Exactly what I'm talking about, fiasco. Hope that Caillou Anderson would save Plotagon from whoever deleting Plotagon universe. But what if that the non-troublemakers won't exist in Plotagon universe? Because the king of Plotagon virus is so much powerful than the non-troublemakers. No, Omar, the king of Plotagon virus is fake, so because someone has disguised as the king of Plotagon viruses doesn't mean that the king of Plotagon virus is real, so make sure to be alright when we're fine about this. Sadly, it didn't work. So these viruses are already causing many damages in Plotagon City. This is getting even more depressing nowadays because of how they are. Look, David, if Caillou entering the Plotagon command that he's doing of, he'll be saved in Plotagon City. So make sure that Plotagon City is going to change back to normal once at all.
Oh no, all of backgrounds is going to be deleted forever and permanently. What would we do about your plan, Theo?
Quick guys, get into my car called Citroën Berlingo van. Right, this instant.
Come on, you idiot! Why are these commands not working? is very totally impossible to saving Plotagon nowadays.
Caillou, I found out that Helena saved up at her paperwork at command paper.
Also, there's lots of these commands that you're typing for, and you're gonna saving Plotagon from now on. Quick 4 of you. We're here at Plotagon Foundation, so if you any finds about paper of these rooms that we have or don't have for, just give me these papers that Caillou Anderson with just typing one more command to save Plotagon universe.
Alright then, 3 of you, follow me to these rooms that we'll find some these last command papers that we're doing of.
So Vaughn, when do you find about the last command paper that we could find for? Well, I must have to find the last command paper that I could be find of. Gabe, you must find a second paper read this way. Alright then, Vaughn. Well, let's hope that this first paper wouldn't setting on fire. Right now, because of Helena must leaving her headquarters, and only that she placed 2 others papers that she must work for hard coming on way. Okay, first paper is found, so I'll tell him Layman about this. Hey, Gabe Anderson, I must found a second paper that Helena saved in some rooms.
Alright Jensen, I'm actual finding third paper and move on. I found it for third paper, and moving on. Alright Layman, our fourth to last command paper that we're puzzle about saving Plotagon.
Actually, I was found fourth piece of paper, and we need the last piece of paper until it's puzzled the last command paper that I told you many times.
Well, in my opinion, I was found to last piece of paper, so the last command paper we puzzle to complete it, then we'll teleport to Plotagon headquarters today.
Okay Faith, now we'll telling 3 of them to puzzle this paper, so we'll stick together and teleport into Plotagon headquarters in Sweden, got it?
As your result my friend. Hey Mayman, we just found a piece of paper that these rooms are different right this way, so we found 2 piece of papers, so we'll puzzle it and stick it together once at all.
Alright then, now let's together would be as possible, right now. So Theo, what is Plotagon headquarters his mile of what's the number of mile per hour? Well, the real answer is that Plotagon headquarters has only 3 miles per hour to arrive at Plotagon headquarters. Oh gosh, that way to making mile per hour to arrive at Plotagon headquarters. So don't you Theo? Yup, totally is it right? That road makes me easy about these ideas once at all.
Oh no, it said at the end of the road, this means that we're dead right now.
Not as my watch. Look at my gadget that my sister brought me at my surprise. Now be careful all of you.
Wow, we're just gonna be...
How did you do this?
Don't BS reference as to you, idiot!
Oops, my bad.
Quick, get on that fast before Plotagon universe is getting almost deleting in 1 minute.
Alright 3 of you, we're here at Plotagon headquarters, so make sure that we're gonna be hurried before Plotagon is going to shutting down forever.
As you said Tony.
Oh, no, I don't know what his last command is meaning of this. I'm very confused about these commands right now. So Caillou, Gabe Anderson and Jensen, Faith and Vaughn are sticking the last command paper together once for the Plotagon Foundation in Sweden. I hope that nobody has ever stopped us from doing this shit about saving Plotagon. Okay 3 of you, glad that you touched these laser projectors. Now I'll hack you to save Plotagon for now on.
Alright, we were waiting for the first time in a row.
There, it's all done to command. It's just very simple to do this. Okay, it's now done to many commands that I'll bring back to all of Plotagonian people and restore back to normal, so everyone will be proud and happy when their sleepless world changed back to normal. Thank you, Layman, for last command that we before you are found last command paper that I type forward.
Hurry up, Caillou. We're going to deleting the Plotagon universe from now on. We're going to miss you so much, Caillou.
So, Caillou? Are you sure that this command works? We're confusing about this universe right now.
Are you sure that the Plotagon viruses are now gone because of how was that you typing for? I don't know why that this is would have been good idea or not. I don't know the non-troublemakers. Maybe that this command would only work or not. So maybe that I'll... Wait! The minute. The command is stand for correction to saving Plotagon. So, if everything is changed back to normal? I think that.
We did it. I just finally did it. We're saving Plotagon for these viruses. This last mission is now completed. We finally did it.
Oh wow, Caillou, we finally did it. We are saving Plotagon, including story and studio and these platforms, and now, Plotagon is now back to normal and is live forever.
I agree with you, Dora. This day are now saved in their lives. Yup, this city is finally safe, right now, because of this idea is very amazing to do this. Thank you very much, all of you. You all nothing but amazing team that we ever had for. Now we're just going home and...
Oh, you don't, the non-troublemakers. Nice try. But how did y'all can save Plotagon for your dead reasons at all? Because this team is absolutely garbage as fuck about your plans. Thanks to you all. Now I can't win this war about cozy of y'all.
So if you're a real king of Plotagon virus, so I have a question for you. Do you have any of your family that you left for?
I don't know why you're asking for.
Willboy Reynolds, we knew all of your shitty ideas to destroying the Plotagon universe. What in fucking disappointed how you're...
Now tell us in your ass truth right this instant, Willboy Reynolds. We are very furious that how you're...
If you don't tell us the truth in 10 seconds, then we'll show these evidence against you for being at your actions back in 2022 to onwards.
As your disgusting parts that we saved in their evidence against you for being a pedophile and homophobic. Now tell us the truth or else 5 seconds almost to getting their evidence against you.
Fine, all of you. First to all, I actual editing about Adriana's crappy Plotagon content to getting arrested by Swedish police department in Stockholm, then that I sue Plotagon for €3 million to amount to these bad updates. Then Plotagon has decided to cutting ties with Never Z Corporation, so Z Cut would getting shutting down forever and permanently. Second to all, Adriana deserved to be removed from Plotagon universe, because he always been in transphobic of minds. And last but not least, I disguise as the king of Plotagon virus to removing all of you in Plotagon universe that Adriana is really deserve having an executed by Swedish police department, so I can finally peace once and all. So what? Adriana is now weakest than me, so Adriana love to watch eye shows at all time, so I have to say this. Stay mad, Adriana. Would you just stop beating me up with your stupid violation? It against the rules.
All of Plotagon was gone because of your ideas to using Plotagon universe.
And you lost the Plotagon tracking services. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Also, you tried to bring the non-troublemakers team to Plotagon universe, proving that we're defending Swedish business and finally in Plotagon universe. And I cannot believe that you tried to challenge me as troublemakers when I told you many times I have to tell you this. No, because of no plans, just like taking out your happy. That is so disgraceful. It's tough. You're getting worse. Get ready for the worst thing you'll ever.
No, please guys, I'm just doing a mistake about.
Caillou Anderson, Dora Marquez, Little Bill Glover, Javier Benson, Charlotte S. Lord, Jake Magrist, Fiasco Saul, and rest of the non-troublemakers, the Plotagonian people, are really happy about y'all save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds, also known as William Reynolds. We know that y'all are complete this mission about updates in Plotagon.
Yup, also that we found out that our greatest plan that we ever had for it, so we're special thanks to those elves for these plans to destroy Plotagon viruses.
Yep, exactly why this plan worked big time.
Yeah! Totally why Plotagon is now back to normal, not gonna lie anyway. Totally is free of you.
Bragging that nobody is ever shutting down Plotagon ever again.
I agree, the software is one of amazing animation app that we ever had for it. And about these places and skyscrapers, it's now changed back to normal thanks to us.
And also that we're using these gadgets to protecting Plotagon.
And we're using these cars and vans to go on road to Stockholm, Sweden as fast as possible. Also we're using these antiviruses sprays to destroy Plotagon viruses.
And for result, we're doing very good about Plotagon City so nobody is ever deleting Plotagon universe.
As goes for you saying that Zoe.
Yup, and we managed to protecting some of cities in Plotagonia for now on.
I agree, Dave. Especially goes for this result for these command papers that we bought for it. And also, we just about on abilities to destroy some Plotagon viruses for now on.
Yeah, exactly why that we're using these commands about these papers to saving Plotagon. Not to mention that we're enough strong devices sprays before it went out today. And the best part that we're saving all scenes in Plotagon story and studio and platforms.
Not to mention that these updates are now saved because of all of us. I agree with you, good Jensen. And now on, Willboy Reynolds with behind this about this guy as the king of Plotagon viruses.
Congratulations the non-troublemakers, you're saving this animation company in Sweden. Gladly that y'all did a great mission ever seen. When y'all get home, I'll contact and your parents can make their proud. So have a nice day with your teams, y'all. Dora, my sweetheart, me and your father are just called from Helena, and said that you, along with the non-troublemakers, decide to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the king of Plotagon viruses. We're so proud of you, Dora.
As for this, you're now ungrounded forever, and this means that we'll going trip to every countries as you love whatever you're planning this.
Yay, thank you so much Mama and Papa, which means that we're going trip to Brazil as today. We're amazed of this family ever seen this.
Little Bill Glover, I want to say this, but we're very happy at you right now. I just called Helena and said that you, along with non-troublemakers, saves Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the king of Plotagon viruses. I thought that me and my family are disappear, but now it's back to normal because of the non-troublemakers team who's supporting good deeds. Thanks to you.
And because of this, Little Bill, you are now ungrounded forever, and now, this means that we're going to trip to every country that you love along with Bobby and April for your surprise.
They also mean that I'll planning trip to Canada as your reward, my bro.
And now on, after Canada, we're going trip to Switzerland to meet Nicholas Geography as reward.
Yes! I fucking knew it. This user is in best editing of YouTube ever. Thank you very much, Mom, Dad, Bobby and April. Now tomorrow that we're going trip to Montreal, Quebec, Canada, right now. Javier Benson, I want to say this, but I'm so proud with you. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the non-troublemakers, decide to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds. You know that there's only that Plotagon is shutting down for real, but it didn't happen. You saved the Plotagon universe thanks to you. As for this, you're now ungrounded forever. And this means that we're going trip to every countries that you love as your reward. Yes! Finally, I can going to Bahamas as these results. Thank you so much, Dad. I didn't know mean that this reward is massive. Perfect! Right this way. So thanks, Dad.
Charlotte, my sweetheart, you saved my life for being a hero. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the non-troublemakers, decide to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds. I'm very proud with you for amazing girl ever seen this. As for this, you are now ungrounded forever, and this means that we're going on the trip to every countries that you wanted for as your surprises. Whoa, do you mean that we're trip to every country I want? But of course is it. Now we're heading to Mecklenburg in vacation, so I'm ready to traveling in lot.
Jake Nagrist, me and my wife are truly happy about your behavior. I just called from Helena and said you, along with non-troublemakers, decide to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the king of Plotagon virus. We thought that you're bad son, but now you're saving Plotagon and changed back to normal.
And now on, Jake. You're now ungrounded forever, and this means that we're going on the trip to Rio de Janeiro as for your surprise.
Yes. Finally, I can finally traveling with my family. Thank you, Mom and Dad, you're the best.
Fiasco. You are truly hero at all time. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the non-troublemakers, decide to saving Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the king of Plotagon viruses. You know that Plotagon universe is now safe to use this app because of his Better Than Beyond or Go Animate itself. As for this, you are now ungrounded forever, and we're going on the trip to Alberta, Canada to meet your family members.
Yes!
Awesome. Now I'll miss my family members who lived in Alberta. Now let's go to Alberta, Mom. Little Keys, I'm very happy about this behavior. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the non-troublemakers, decide to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the king of Plotagon viruses. You know that Plotagon is safe to use this app when Willboy Reynolds did a wrong thing about it. As for this, Layla, you're now ungrounded forever. And for your surprise, we're going on the trip to Budva, Montenegro as your surprise.
Yes, Budva is in calmest city in Montenegro ever seen this, so we're going to this vacation right this way.
My aim and Gamma Lord, I just want to say this, but me and my family are really proud with you for excellent work. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the non-troublemakers, decide to saving Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the king of Plotagon viruses. You know that saving Plotagon is an excellent thing that you ever had for. Thanks to you, Plotagonian people is now saved because of you and the non-troublemakers.
Because of your behavior, you are now ungrounded forever, and this means that we're going on the trip to every Greece regions that you love for rest of your life. And also that we're watching some movies that you living village cinemas for rest of summer.
Aw sweet, this day are gonna be well, right now. So the first every Greek regions that we're going to Athens for first trip ever seen this.
David Jason, you didn't really good as your behavior. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the non-troublemakers, decide to saving Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds. You know that saving Plotagon is an excellent thing about these allows that you did. As for this, you are now ungrounded forever, and this means that we're going on the trip to every Luxembourg cantons in Belgian province. Call Luxembourg province if you want to.
Yeah, this life is so amazing. They ever seen this? Thank you, Mom. You're truly awesome mother ever.
Zoe Matthews, me and your brother are very happy about your behavior right now. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the non-troublemakers, decide to saving Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds. You know that saving Plotagon is an perfect thing about this animation software. As for this, you are now ungrounded forever, sweetie.
This means we're going on the trip to every Italian regions that you love us for your surprise.
Yes, finally, thank you so much. You both are great family I ever had for. Now we're heading to Trieste, Italy right now.
Theo Lemoyne, you did a good thing to do about your behavior, and I'm very sorry for everything as what I'm doing of.
No need to apologizing, Dad. Also, I just got a great family when 1 year passed for being a troublemaker, but now I don't anyway.
Thank you, Theo. So anyway, I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the non-troublemakers, are decide to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds. You know that saving Plotagon is an excellent thing to do this. We're very proud of you, Theo.
As for this, Theo, you are now ungrounded forever. As for your surprise, we're going on the trip to Marseille. and we're going another fun activities that you love because I saw this video about Nano Gets Grounded series, is overused and old nowadays, but doesn't mean that Plotagon and Scratch is same with a bad word, activities, just never mind then.
Oh, I never saw that my wishes really comes true at all. But thank you very much, Mom, Dad, and Claire. You three are a good family. Ever seen this? Gabe Anderson, me and my wife, are officially happy at you right now. We just called from Helena and said that you, along with the Non-Troublemakers, are decided to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the king of Plotagon viruses. You know that saving Plotagon is the best thing that we ever had for these softwares.
Yep, I agree, Lee, and because of this, we're gonna trip to every countries that you love until summer is over, because you're now Ungrounded forever. Yay, now I can rest whatever I want, so this means that we're trip to New Zealand. Now let's go, Mom and Dad.
Martin Zealand, we're so happy at you right now. We just called from Helena and said that you, along with the Non-Troublemakers, are decided to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds.
You know that saving Plotagon is one of amazing thing that you planned for, and because of your behavior along with the Non-Troublemakers, you're just now Ungrounded forever.
As for your surprise, we're going on the trip to London, United Kingdom, because you deserved it.
Also, you received a gift card as well.
Awesome. Now this day rocks big time. Thank you very much, Mom, Dad, Ivan, and Heather. Now we're head to London, United Kingdom, whatever we said so. Amazing job, Tony Disco Canvan. Me and my family are proud with you. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the Non-Troublemakers, are decided to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds.
You should know that saving Plotagon is one of the best thing that we ever had for updates, scenes, characters, and rest of these worldwide in Plotagon users are now saved because of you and the Non-Troublemakers. As for this, you are now Ungrounded forever.
As for your surprises, we're going on the trip to Vancouver as for your surprises.
And not to mention that you also got a DVD portable player as for your surprise.
Sounds wonderful. Now we're getting much better in their opinions. Thanks, Mom and Dad, especially Max and Leah. You both are good family in my opinion.
Amazing job, Lily Hansen. You saved my life. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the Non-Troublemakers, are decided to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the king of Plotagon viruses. You know that saving Plotagon did an excellent thing that you ever be. Because of this, you are now Ungrounded forever, and this means that we're on the trip to Disneyland Paris, France, because you deserved it, Lily. Amazing. Thank you very much, Mom. You're the best thing that I ever had for, and yes, Disneyland is amazing in my opinion.
Wow, Florence Harris, I'm very happy about your behavior. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the Non-Troublemakers, are decided to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the Plotagon King virus. You should know that saving Plotagon is a good thing to do this. And guess what, Florence? You're now Ungrounded forever. And this means that we're going to Orlando for your surprise.
This is amazing. Orlando is better than nothing, so thank you so much, Dad. You're a perfect father I ever had for.
Faith Orbits, I just feeling happy about your behavior. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the Non-Troublemakers, are decided to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the Plotagon King virus. You should know that saving Plotagon is very good thing to do this when you're good behavior for all.
I agree, Samuel, and because of this, you are now Ungrounded forever, and this means that we're going on the trip to Athens, Greece to meet your friend Maimon Gumalord for surprise. Awesome, now I'll meeting my friend Maimon at Athens during in summer vacation. Gabe Jensen. Your mother is truly proud when my son has a hero. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the Non-Troublemakers, are decided to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the king of Plotagon viruses. You know that saving Plotagon is an excellent things that you ever had for, and Plotagon is a great animation software than Go Animate itself. Because of this, you are now Ungrounded forever, and this means that we're taking to Nova Scotia, Canada as surprise.
Wow! Nova Scotia is the greatest place on this summer. I can't wait for making myself as basketball world tour. Thanks, Mom.
Von Xavier. I just doing very well as my memory, But now that I'm so happy right now, I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the non-troublemakers, are decide to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the king of Plotagon viruses. You should know that saving Plotagon is an amazing thing that you ever had for. Because of this, you are now ungrounded forever, and this means that we are going to Ulrich for your surprise.
Yeah, he sounds amazing. Ulrich is a good place to live ever had for, so we're going it right now.
Omar Gennaro, I'm so very happy at you right now. I just called from Helena and said that you, along with the non-troublemakers, are decide to save Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the king of Plotagon viruses. You should know that saving Plotagon is a good thing about this app. Because of this, you are now ungrounded forever, and this means that we're taking to Sao Paulo as your surprise.
Yeah, this city is absolutely amazed in my opinion, so we're going to Sao Paulo, Mom. Hello, Mom, Dad, and Rosie. Are y'all alright about this happen? Dad, Mom, and Rosie, what's going on? It's here? Oh, no, here's come to this. No, we're not furious, right now. So anyway, Caillou Anderson. Me, my wife, and Rosie are officially happy about your behavior. We just called from Helena and said that you, along with the non-troublemakers, decide to saving Plotagon from Willboy Reynolds for disguise as the king of Plotagon viruses. You know that saving Plotagon is an excellent thing that you ever before, and I'm so happy right now, big boy. Oh, maybe that because I was growing up as 17 years old about this show, so that's why I'm just being a normal man just like Plotagonists do.
Yep, and before intro goes on, and I wanna just doing of well about that you're in big boy during your show intro, but now you're now big boy right now, because of you, along with the non-troublemakers saves Plotagon, you are now ungrounded forever, never be grounded ever again. Since you're awesome boy who's supporting family, and this means that we're going to Alberta during summer vacation as surprise.
Oh God, I never seen Alberta before when I was little nowadays, but what's in Alberta?
Well, Alberta is a peaceful place in Canada just because Alberta was good enough when we're going on the trip to Alberta, because you're really a good brother at all time than my ex-brother classic Caillou, so this means that we're going to Alberta as your surprise.
Oh wow, Alberta isn't bad in my opinion, so, thank you very much, Rosie. Mom and Dad, this means that we're going on the trip to Alberta as much you say so.